Namaste. So, for some of you, this is cleanse week, and the cleanse happens at this time of year because the Vata energy, the energy of dispersion and movement, is high at this time. Everything gets colder and drier, and you may notice certain symptoms like having trouble sleeping, or anxiety coming up, or feeling distracted or dispersed. Those are symptoms of Vata being out of balance. And to make a connection to the cleanse, when Vata is out of balance, those are the kinds of things that will deplete our ojas. The ojas is it's an actual substance in the body, which the cleanse people will talk about a lot more during this week, but it provides our vitality. So when that gets depleted, you are more apt to be disturbed by Vata. Ojas is a product of digestion, so we're not going to be dealing with food here, but we are going to be dealing with the quality of being grounded and rooted. So we'll move through this practice. Please observe how you're feeling right now as we begin. Stand at the end of your mat in Samastiti, and we're going to be paying a lot of attention to the feeling of the feet against the floor throughout this whole practice. I'd like you to relax the feet and notice the points where you're touching the floor. Feel the ball of the big toe. Feel the ball of the little toe. Find the very center of the heel. And imagine that you're rooting down into the earth through all of those points. When you stand evenly on those 3 points, the ball of the big toe, the ball of the little toe, the middle of the heel, that will have your weight distributed evenly front and back. You're not too far back into your heels, you're not standing up on your toes. We'll also have your weight distributed equally inner and outer. So please take a moment to feel that well-balanced connection that you have between your feet and the floor. To go through the practice as it's possible, please have your lips closed so that you can breathe smoothly through the nose. Use a light ujjayi if you know that breathing technique. I'd like you to feel the breath coming in your nose and imagine it moving all the way down to your feet and helping you root down into the floor. And then as you exhale, keep that sense of being rooted and also soften the upper body. So without losing your upright position, you can feel gravity's pull drawing down on your hands and arms and shoulders. With the inhale, breathe your attention all the way down to the feet and feel the feet root down into the floor. And then with the exhale, relax the shoulders and feel gravity's pull on the shoulder girdle, arms and hands. Begin our first vinyasa. This is Uttanasana, forward bend. We'll do one arm at a time. I'd like you to begin by placing your right arm behind your back. Let the entire forearm rest at the small of your back if that's comfortable for your shoulder. If not, place the back of your hand down on your sacrum. Notice that you have a back of the body. Breathing smoothly with a lengthened but not strained breath through the nose. Keeping your balance even front, back, and side to side of the feet. As you inhale, float your left arm forward and up. Move as slowly as your breath will allow. And as you exhale, fold down. Be mindful that you're not pushing back into your heels, which might mean you need to bend your knees slightly. We're going to stay down here for a breath. Inhaling, rooting your attention down to the bottoms of the feet. And exhaling, feeling gravity's pull on the upper body. Now stay rooted and even in the feet, and inhale, stretch your left arm forward. Bring yourself all the way back up to the top. And with your exhale, bring your left arm slowly down the front. We're going to stay with this same arm. Inhale, float the left arm forward and up again. Maintain your even stance, front and back of the feet. Pull your belly button into your spine and bend down as you exhale. Soften the knees a little bit. Feel your feet being even. This time we're going to take 2 breaths. As you inhale, root down into your feet. And as you exhale, feel gravity's pull on the upper body. Relax the neck, face, shoulders. Take another breath here, slowly inhaling your attention down to the bottoms of the feet, rooting down. And exhale, relax down into gravity's pull. Now stay even on the feet and inhale, float up to the top. And as you exhale, we'll slowly bring the left arm down the front, moving as slowly as your exhale will allow. Do one more breath here, or one more repetition here. Inhale, left arm forward and up. Hug the belly in as you exhale and draw down towards the floor. Soften the neck. Keep your balance under your feet. This time, 3 breaths. Inhaling, rooting down to the floor with the bottoms of the feet. And exhale, pulling the belly button up and releasing into gravity's pull with the upper body. 2 more breaths. Inhale, rooting down through the soles of the feet. And exhale, releasing into gravity's pull. If you want more stretch for the legs, reach your sit bones towards the ceiling. 1 more breath. And then we'll use an inhale. Float the left arm forward, open the chest, bring yourself up to the top. And exhale, slowly lower your left arm down the front. Once the arm is down, relax your breath. Release your right arm to your side. Bring your attention down to the bottoms of the feet. Let the breath breathe at its own relaxed pace. Root down through the soles of the feet. We're going to do the same thing with the right arm leading. So let's place the left arm behind the back in the same way, the forearm behind the small of the back or the back of the hand resting on the sacrum. Feel the feet even front to back, side to side. Inhale, slowly float the right arm forward and up. Exhale, pull the navel to the spine and bend down. Be careful that your weight doesn't shift into your heels. You're even front and back of the feet, belly button to spine. Once you're forward, down, we're going to take 1 breath. Rooting down into the floor with the inhale, releasing into gravity's pull with the exhale. And then float up to the top. Extend the right arm forward, open the chest, bring yourself back up. And very slowly with your exhale, bring your right arm down the front. As long as your exhale is, that's how slow that movement is. 2nd repetition. Inhale, raise the right arm forward and up. Pull the belly to the spine as you exhale. Maintain your even balance front and back of the feet as you fold down. Release into the forward bend. 2 breaths this time. Inhale, root down through the soles of the feet. And exhale, feel gravity's pull on the upper body. Again, inhale, root down through the soles of the feet. And exhale, release into the forward bend. Keep your feet evenly grounded as you inhale and reach the right arm forward and up. Stand tall. And bring the right arm slowly down, taking your whole exhale to lower the arm. 1 more repetition here. Inhale, raise the right arm forward and up. Maintain your even balance front and back of the feet. Soften the knees a little bit. Exhale, pull the belly button to the spine as you fold forward. Relax the neck and stay for 3 breaths. Inhale, root down through your soles of the feet. And exhale, pull the belly to the spine and release into the forward bend. Inhale, stay rooted down through the soles of the feet. If you want more stretch in your legs, reach your sit bones towards the ceiling. Exhale, continue to feel gravity's pull so the neck is relaxed. One more breath. And then as you inhale, float the right arm forward, opening the chest, come up to the top. And as you exhale, slowly bring the right arm down the front. Relax the breath. Release your left arm to your side. Samastiti. Relaxed breath. Steady gaze, or if you like, you can try closing the eyes. Feel the feet. Feel the ball of the big toe rooted down into the floor. Feel the ball of the little toe rooted down. Feel the center of the heel rooted down. Soften the toes. If your eyes are closed, open them, please. We're going to take a wide stance, and for those of you who have been doing this practice, slightly different today, we're not going to use the block. We're going to do a twist in segments, but not a whole twisted triangle, so we won't be bending forward. Again, we're going to move into a position and then stay progressively longer in that position, and each time we're going to go a little bit farther into the twist, and we'll stay with all one side, we'll do all the left side, and then we'll do all the right side. Throughout this whole sequence, the feet will remain equally balanced the whole time, so please feel down into your feet, root down. Notice that you're not inside in the inner foot or the outer foot, you're evenly front and back. We're going to maintain that, and it's going to require attention in the feet, in the legs, and around the pelvic girdle. And keeping your stance even under your feet. As you inhale, float the arms up to shoulder height. Turn the palms up so your shoulders are soft. Keep your feet rooted in your pelvis still and turn just slightly towards the left. We're not turning the hips. Turn just a little bit. Root the feet down. Stay here and inhale. As you exhale, feel the feet. Root them down. And then as you inhale, return back into the center. We want to feel that the feet are even the whole time. Exhale, slowly bring the arms down. Now we're going to build on that, but keep that solid foundation. Inhale, float the arms up, palms up so the shoulders are easy, evenly rooted down through both feet. As you exhale, turn just slightly to your left. Keep that right heel down, keep your right pelvis still. Stay here while you inhale. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring the right hand across and place it wherever it comfortably lands on the chest or the left shoulder. Stay here and inhale. Stay here and exhale. You can pull your belly in, possibly turn a little farther, but don't let the hips move. And then as you inhale, float the arms forward, come to the center. And with your exhale, bring your arms slowly down. Reconnect with the feet. Root down through the feet. One more on this side. Inhale. Float the arms, stay easy in the shoulders. Exhale, keep your feet rooted and twist gently to the left. Keep your pelvis still. Stay here while you inhale. Keep rooting down through the feet. Exhale, bring your right hand across to the chest or the shoulder and stay here while you inhale. Feel your feet, root them down evenly. Exhale, turn your head, twist a little bit farther, but keep your pelvis and your feet still and stay for one breath here. Check that you're still even on the feet and you're not twisting your right hip forward. As you inhale, float yourself back into the center. And as you exhale, slowly bring the arms down. Touch the outsides of the thighs. Know where you are. Relax the breath. Step to Samastiti. Keeping the breath relaxed, root down through the feet. If you'd like, you can close your eyes and feel that sense of rootedness. If your eyes are going to stay open, soft gaze on one point. Relax your shoulders and your neck. Stay rooting down into the feet. Breath breathing at its own pace here. Keep the attention down into the earth. If your eyes are closed, open them. Take that wide stance again. Feet are parallel. You're going to feel that you're not rolling to the outside of the feet. Root down evenly through inner, outer, front and back of the feet. Steady the pelvis. With the inhale, float the arms wide, palms up, easy shoulders. Now keep the feet rooting down as you exhale. Turn just a little bit to the right. Feel your left heel. Make sure it's still down into the floor. Stay here while you inhale. Keep rooting the feet as you exhale. Pull the belly in. And then with your inhale, return to the center. As you exhale, bring your arms down slowly. Moving in slow motion, you have your whole exhale to bring the arms down. Second repetition. Inhale, float the arms out. Palms up, easy shoulders. Pull the belly to the spine and twist gently to the right. Just a little bit. Your pelvis is still, your feet are rooted equally. Stay here and inhale. As you exhale, cross your left hand across. And we'll stay for a breath here. Root down through the feet. Pull the belly to the spine when you exhale. Maybe you can twist a little further, but make sure your pelvis stays still. And then inhale, come back into the center. And exhale, bring the arms down. Let your hands touch the outsides of the thighs. Know where you are. Last repetition. Inhale, float the arms. Keep your feet rooted down into the floor and exhale. Twist a little bit to the right. Stay here. Take a breath in. Exhale and cross your left hand. See if you can turn a little bit further, but keep your left heel down. Keep the feet still. Stay here and inhale. Then we're going to exhale and turn the head, twisting a little further, but stay rooted down through the heel. Take a breath. Keep your breath long and smooth. And then as you inhale, return to the center. And with the exhale, lower the arms down. Let your hands rest on the outsides of the thigh for a moment. Relax the breath. Step to Samastiti in the center. Align the feet. Root down into the floor. Soft gaze. Eyes can close if you like. Let the breath breathe itself. Continue to bring the awareness down to the bottoms of the feet, connecting into the floor. Imagine yourself rooting down. We're going to go once more to a wide stance. And now move into a forward bend, which we will hold for 6 consecutive breaths. We're going to place the arms behind the back. If you can do it, hold on to your elbows or do what's comfortable. The hands could come rest on the sacrum again if that works better for you. Feel your feet evenly rooted down into the floor. Notice the bottoms of the feet. Feel the back of the body. Feel the front of the body a little bit open with this shoulder position. Take an inhale, root down into the bottoms of the feet. As you exhale, pull your belly in without shifting into the heels. Fold yourself forward, the knees can bend a little bit. Let your head hang, your neck relax. Stay here and inhale, breathe your attention down to the bottoms of the feet. And exhale, pull the navel into the spine, relax the neck. Again, inhale, root down into the bottoms of the feet, evenly standing inward and outer. Exhale, release the upper body into gravity's pull. Inhale, root yourself down into the bottoms of the feet. And exhale, feel gravity's pull. If you want more stretch for your back legs, reach your sit bones towards the ceiling, but don't allow yourself to be unrooted. Do 3 more breaths here. Once you've completed 3 breaths, notice your feet stay rooted and even in the feet. Inhale to lift yourself back up. And exhale, release your arms. Touch your hands to your outer thighs. Take a moment, relax the breath. We'll slowly step back to the back of the mat in Samastiti. Reconnect down into the floor. Feel your relationship with gravity. Without allowing it to pull you forward, allow it to draw your arms and shoulders down to soften the neck. Rooted down to the feet. Soft in the shoulder girdle. You may close your eyes or leave them softly focused. Let the breath breathe itself. Feel your connection down into the earth. Your eyes are closed. Please open them. Moving now into 6 repetitions of Ardha Utkatasana, half squat. Each time we go down into the squat, we're going to stay for 1 breath. I want you to feel the floor, the rootedness, the work in the strong muscles of the legs. Let me just adjust something. The pull of gravity down on your hips, and you're going to feel some heat coming up. So this is a really nice position for counteracting that dispersive Vata energy, which makes us cold also. Feel the feet. Once again, we want to stay rooted down evenly front and back of the feet the whole time. Slowly inhale, float the arms forward and up. Exhale, draw your navel to your spine. Bend your knees as deeply as you comfortably can. Cup your hands over your kneecaps. Relax your neck. And we're going to stay here and inhale. Root down into the floor. Exhale, feel your belly button pull in and drop your hips down a little lower if you can. Relax the neck. Stay connected to your feet as you inhale. Lift your arms. Straighten yourself all the way up. And then exhale in slow motion. Bring your arms down the front. Breathe in time with that long, slow exhale. Again, inhale, float the arms forward and up. Stay connected down into the feet as you reach. Exhale, draw the navel to the spine and fold down. Cup your hands over your knees. Relax your neck and shoulders. And stay for a breath. Inhaling, rooting down into the floor. Exhaling, deepening your position down into gravity. And then inhale, float your arms and your chest up. Straighten the legs, stand all the way tall. Exhale, bring the arms slowly down the front. 3rd repetition. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Stay connected in the feet. Exhale, draw the navel in, cup the hands over the knees, forearms resting on your thighs. Relax the neck and stay for a breath. Keep the breath long and smooth. If it's starting to get a little ragged, lengthen your exhale. Relax the neck. Feel the floor underneath you as you inhale and come all the way up to the top. And bring your arms down as slowly as your long exhale will allow. We have 3 more repetitions. Keep the breath smooth, please. Inhale, raise the arms forward and up. Draw the navel in and bend down. Cup the kneecaps, relax the neck and shoulders. Inhale, connect down through the feet. Exhale, pull the belly in, sit down deeply, relax the neck even more. And inhale, raise yourself up to the top. Slowly bring the arms down the front. Again, inhale, float the arms forward and up. Stay connected in the feet. Pull the belly in and bend down, cupping the hands over the knees. Relax your shoulders, let your head hang. Stay for a breath here. Keep your exhale long, release into gravity, and use your inhale to come up to the top. Slowly bring your arms down the front. One final repetition. Inhale, float the arms. Root down into the floor with your feet. Exhale, bend the knees. Soften forward, cup your kneecaps, relax your neck. Elbows down on the thighs and stay for a breath. Root down through your feet as you inhale. Drop your hips down towards the floor a little bit more as you exhale. And then inhale, lift up to the top. Bring your arms slowly down as you exhale. And then relax the breath. Let the breath flow. Continue to root your attention down into the floor. Soft, steady gaze or eyes closed as you prefer. Observe the breath. Let it move. Observe the heart beating. And then feel yourself rooting down into the floor. That earth's underneath you. Whatever is happening, you can always root down. Keep the attention in the body. Keep drawing it back down to the bottoms of the feet. Check in. If you have to make little small adjustments as you're finding your samastiti, stay attentive to that and recorrect the balance under each foot. One more standing pose, Virabhadrasana variation. So we're going to place the hands on the hips so we know where the pelvis is. Keep the pelvis still. Root down through your right heel and then pivot on the right heel. So don't even lift the right heel up, just turn your right foot out a little bit. Then reconnect down through that right foot and step forward with the left. Notice your stance here. If you don't feel very steady, I want you to please move your left foot a little bit farther to the left and then feel this firm foundation. Root down into both feet. Notice that right heel. Feel that your back leg is straight. It's going to stay straight the whole time. There may be some stretch already happening on your front right thigh to get the pelvis steady. Once you have that position, awareness in the legs, bring your hands down to touch the outer thighs. Going into a Virabhadrasana vinyasa, a little variation. We'll stay for 1, then 2, then 3 breaths. Throughout, attention stays down in the feet. Inhale, float your arms forward and up and bend your left knee. The left ankle and knee should be directly in line. Find that alignment. Then as you exhale, we're going to fold down and place both hands cupped over the left knee. Stay connected in your right leg and stay for a breath here. As you inhale, we'll float the arms up. Keep your knee bent. Lift back up with the arms in the chest. And then as you exhale, slowly bring the arms down. Straighten the left leg. Let your hands touch the outer thighs. Feel your right heel. Anchor there. And stay anchored there as we inhale. Raise the arms and bend the left knee again. Second repetition, we're going to bend down and stay for 2 breaths. Let the hands cup over the left kneecap. Relax the neck and shoulders. Stay rooted in the feet. 2 slow, smooth breaths. Feel the strength of the legs. Feel gravity pulling on the upper body. Stay connected to the feet. Inhale, lift yourself up, the left knee is staying bent. And exhale, bring the arms down slowly. Straighten the front leg. Feel your anchor in your right heel. Make sure that the right leg is straight and your pelvis is rotated so the right hip's a little forward. Last repetition. Inhale, raise the arms. Bend the left knee. Feel your solid contact through both feet and keep it as you exhale and fold down. Bringing the hands to touch the left knee. 3 breaths this time. How much release can you allow the upper body to have? How smooth can you keep your breath? How strong can you make the legs here, and feel how much rootedness can you observe? After 3 breaths, stay connected in your feet and lift up with your inhale. And then as you exhale, lower the arms and straighten the leg. Let the hands touch the outer thighs. Relax the breath. Pause for a moment. And then we'll step the left foot back to join the right. Bring the feet parallel to each other. Reestablish your samastiti, even standing position. Feeling the weight rooting down evenly through the front of the foot, the back of the foot, the inner foot, the outer foot. Allowing the breath to flow at its natural pace. Keep drawing the awareness down to the feet. Now we'll take the second side in the same way. Place the hands on the hips. I'm going to steady the pelvis. Know where you are. Root down through your left heel. Pivot on the left heel so the left toes come out just a little bit to the side without moving your pelvis or your belly button. And then root down through that left foot and step the right foot forward. Notice your steadiness here. If you like, the right foot can go a little bit wider. And establish your roots down through both feet. Back leg is straight. Left heel really reaching down into the floor. Keep your steady connection down into the floor as you inhale. Raise the arms, bend the right knee, right ankle and knee are exactly in line with each other. And then exhale, fold down. Cup your hands over your right knee, relax your neck and shoulders. Stay for 1 breath and inhale. And an exhale. Stay connected in the feet. Keep your knee bent as you inhale. Raise the arms in the upper body. And exhale. Slowly lower your arms. Straighten the leg. Let the hands come to the outer thighs. Feel your even pelvis, your rootedness to both feet. Second repetition. Inhale, raise the arms. Bend the right knee. Stay rooted in your left heel. Straighten the left leg. Exhale. Pull your belly in. Pull down. Hands cup over the knee, relax your neck and shoulders. 2 breaths here. As you inhale, root down through your feet. As you exhale, pull the navel and release into gravity with the upper body. Take another breath like that. And then use your inhale, stay connected through your feet as you lift up. And exhale, bring the arms down. Straighten the right leg. You're moving as slowly as your exhale will allow. Final repetition. Inhale, raise the arms, bend the front knee. Pull the belly into the spine with the exhale, fold down. Relax the neck and shoulders. 3 breaths here. Inhale, root the feet to the floor. Exhale, pull the belly to the spine, give into gravity with the upper body. Inhale, stay connected through your feet. And exhale, feel gravity. 1 more breath. Root down to the feet. Left leg is straight, left heel is rooted. Feel the upper body release into gravity as you exhale. Then stay very steady in the legs. Use your inhale. Bring yourself back up to the standing position. And with your exhale, slowly bring your arms down and straighten the leg. Touch your outer thighs, pause, relax your breath. Then step the right foot back to join the left, bring the feet parallel to each other. Root down into the floor through both feet. Relax the breath. Soft, steady gaze or eyes closed as you prefer. Feeling your connection down into the earth. Feeling the sense of stability, solidity that the earth element gives. Let the breath move at its own pace. Feel the sense of gravity pulling down on your arms, softening your shoulders away from your ears. Patiently allowing the breath to reach a slower pace. Stay here, stay present, rooting the feet down. Breath breathing itself. Awareness right here, right now, in the body, in this experience. If your eyes are closed, then open them, please. Some of you may want a prop for the next little sequence, either a yoga block or a cushion or a folded blanket. So have one of those handy just in case you need it. And then we're going to come to sit on the heels with the toes tucked under, hands resting on the thighs. Relax the breath. If this is very intense for you, take your blanket and place the blanket between the heels and the sit bones. Feel gravity dropping you down. We're going to become aware of other parts of the body besides the feet touching the floor in the next bit of the practice. Continue to feel that sense of gravity pulling down. Relax the shoulders and the face. And then we're going to come down into child's pose just to test. Would like you, as we go through the vinyasa, to be sure that your forehead is going to be down on the floor when we go to child's pose. So you're going to bring yourself into this curled up position, and if your forehead's not resting on the floor, then just place your blanket or your cushion or your block underneath the forehead. If your toes are cramping, you can fold the back of your mat over or take a rolled towel underneath your ankles. Now we'll begin this sequence on all fours. It's going to be an alternating sequence between child's pose, where we just were, and downward facing dog, where we bring the hips towards the ceiling. So in this all fours position, now we have the hands touching the floor. Feel your hands root down. Feel the rims of the palms reach down to the floor. Notice your knees against the floor, the tops of the feet. Relax the feet. Stay here and take a soft breath in through the nose. As you exhale, pull your navel in, tuck your tail under, bend your elbows, and bring your hips back towards your heels. So here's where, if your forehead doesn't touch the floor, please put a cushion or a towel underneath your forehead. We'll relax the neck. After one breath, rise up onto all fours. Tuck the toes under and pull the belly to the spine. Push the floor away with the hands. Keep your knees bent here at first. I want you to feel your hands standing on the floor, rooting down. Take a breath here. Keep rooting your hands down into the floor. And after one breath, we're going to bring the knees down to the floor. And then as you exhale, tuck your tail under and let your hips move back towards your heels. Rest your forehead on the floor or on your prop, and we're going to stay for 2 breaths. Smooth, long breath of feeling gravity, and notice where you can root down into the floor. So many places. Let your elbows drop down towards the floor. After you've had 2 breaths, we're going to inhale up onto all fours. Feel your hands against the floor. As you exhale, tuck your toes. Push the floor away with your hands. Start with your knees bent, and then if you like, you can straighten them out. We're going to take 2 breaths. And here, if you like, you can start to explore with Muladhara, the root chakra, the pelvic floor. So you can gather the pelvic floor in as you take your exhale. After 2 breaths, we'll slowly bring the knees down to the floor. Feel your connection with the floor. Gather the pelvic floor, tuck your tail under, move your hips back towards your heels. Relax your neck and shoulders. Let's stay for 3 breaths. Slow breath in, feeling the floor underneath you. Slow breath out, giving into gravity's pull, relaxing as much as possible. Inhale, feel the floor underneath you. And exhale, give into gravity's pull. 1 more breath like that. Notice where you're touching the floor. And as you exhale, give into that pull. Then use your inhale to come up to all fours. As you exhale, tuck your toes, rise up into downward facing dog. Knees can be bent or straight. I want you to feel like you're standing on your hands and really lengthening the spine. 3 breaths here. As you're inhaling, you're rooting down to the floor. As you exhale, gather the pelvic floor and pull the belly button in. And again, with the inhale, root down into the floor with your hands and whatever part of your feet are touching the floor. Gather the pelvic floor, pull the belly button in as you exhale. 1 more breath. And then we're going to use an inhale to slowly bring the knees down to the floor. And exhale, let the hips move back to the heels for a moment. Relax the neck. Taking just a moment to release into gravity, releasing the control of the breath. Continue to let the breath relax. When you're ready, we're going to move on to the back and rest on the back. With the knees bent so your feet are on the floor. Once you come to this position, if it would be more comfortable for you to have something supporting behind your head, please do that. We're going to take the hands out wider than the mat and turn the palms up. Spread the shoulder blades. Close the eyes if you can. Relax the breath. Feel gravity's pull. There are some plants that have suckers, little roots that go down into the ground wherever their vines reach out. I'm thinking of a tomato specifically. So if we root our feet down, then we can also think about rooting the sacrum down. Rooting the backs of the ribs down. Keep giving into gravity. Root the shoulder blades down. Root the shoulders themselves and the arms. Feel wherever you're touching the floor, rooting down into the floor. Feel the back of the head. Allow the back of the head to root down as well. Keep feeling gravity's pull. We're going to bring this sense of rootedness into Dvipadapitam, into pelvic lift. We'll start by bringing the arms down a little closer. to the torso so that the palms are facing each other and the shoulders are dropped. Feel your feet, your hands, your upper arms, your upper back, your shoulders, the back of the head touching the floor. And that sense of stability that the floor is giving the entire body. We're going to take that up into the pelvic lift. Continue to feel the feet against the floor. Root down into the feet as you inhale. Raise your hips to the ceiling and stretch your arms up and back to the floor behind you. We're going to stay here and exhale. Feel the feet against the floor. Feel the belly come to the spine. Stay here and inhale. Continue to root down. Then with the exhale, slowly bring the arms down and the hips down. If it works for you, roll through the lower spine. Pull the belly in. Release the arms down to the side. Stay connected in your feet. And inhale, lift up again. Raise the hips, stretch the arms up and back. Stay even on your feet. 2 breaths this time. We're going to exhale, pull the belly into the spine. And inhale, feel the feet rooting down into the floor. And again, exhale, draw the navel in. And inhale, feel your feet rooted into the floor. Use your exhale to slowly bring your arms and your hips down. Smooth, long breath. Connect through the feet. 1 more repetition. Inhale, raise the hips. Stay even in the feet as you stretch up. 3 breaths this time. Exhale, navel to spine. Connect down through your feet. Pull the belly in. And then inhale, feel your rootedness down into the floor. Exhale, strong in the legs, even in the feet. And inhale. Continue to root down into the floor wherever you're touching it. Last breath. Then use your exhale to slowly come down. We're going to keep the feet on the floor so the knees stay bent and relax into gravity. Soften the breath. Feel your feet, the sacrum, the shoulder girdle, the arms, the head. Let the breath breathe itself. Keep noticing yourself rooting down into the floor. Now keep your left foot against the floor as it is. We're going to lift the right foot up and take your hands and interlace the fingers behind the back of the right thigh. Notice your sacrum down in the floor. So that wedge of bone at the bottom of the spine. Want to get the sacrum connected down to the floor and keep it there as we do some leg lifts. Keep your hands interlaced behind your right leg. Your left foot's on the floor. As you inhale, extend the right leg up to the ceiling. Feel your shoulders drop down towards the floor. We're going to stay here for a breath. Inhale. And exhale. Drop the shoulders. Then we'll bend the knee. Pull the knee into the chest. Soften the shoulders. Feel rooted down into your foot. And inhale. Extend the leg up towards the ceiling. 2 breaths this time. Exhale. Drop the shoulders. Let the hands support the leg, and inhale, root down into your sacrum. Again, exhale, drop the shoulders. Feel your sacrum down into the floor. Stay and inhale. And then as you exhale, bend the knee. Pull the thigh in close to the chest. Last time. Inhale, extend the leg up. Reach up with the foot. Reach down with the sacrum. Stay here for 3 breaths. Exhale, dropping the shoulders, soften the face. And inhale, root down wherever you're touching the floor. Exhale, pull the belly in, support your leg and drop your shoulders. And stay and inhale and root down. So your exhale, rooting your sacrum down and dropping your shoulders. Inhale, reach down with your tailbone, reach up with your foot. And then exhale, pull the knee into the chest. I'm going to keep that knee there. Inhale, straighten the left leg out along the floor. And then with your exhale, we'll go to a twist. Left hand pulls the right knee over towards the floor on the left. If your knee doesn't get to the floor, take a prop, your blanket or cushion or a block, and place it under the knee. We'll stay for 6 breaths here. Long, smooth breaths, feeling gravity dropping the body down to the floor. Feel the breath moving through the body, rooting down, dropping down into gravity's pull a little bit more with each breath. Do what's comfortable with the head. You could turn it to the left, you could turn it to the right, you can let it rest in the center. Let your right arm be firmly in contact with the floor. Continue to drop down into gravity, 3 more breaths. Keep drawing the navel to the spine every time you exhale. Notice if you can relax your shoulders a little bit more every time you do that. When you've completed 6 breaths here, we inhale to roll onto the back, hugging the right knee into the chest. And then exhale, slide the left leg in, both knees into the chest. Interlace your hands over the tops of your shins. Relax your breath. So let the shape of the body do the stretch. Feel your lower back stretching. Drop your shoulders, relax your face. Let the breath breathe itself. Feel the back against the floor. Drop the back into the support of the floor. Now we're going to lower the right foot to the floor. The knee's going to be bent, so your foot is flat on the floor. Interlace your fingers behind the back of the left thigh. Root down through your sacrum. Feel where you're connected to the floor, the right foot, the sacrum, the shoulders, the back of the head. Maintain those points as you inhale. Extend the left leg up to the ceiling. We stay for a breath. Exhale, relax your shoulders. And inhale, root down a little bit more. Then exhale, bend the knee and pull the thigh in close to the chest. Inhale, reach up again with the foot. Root down through your tailbone. 2 breaths this time. Long and smooth breaths, dropping the shoulders towards the floor. Feel gravity's pull on all the points where you're touching the floor. After 2 breaths, exhale to bend the left knee, pull it in towards the chest. Go ahead and let the back stretch a little bit. Last time, inhale, extend up through the left leg, root down through your tailbone, drop your shoulders, stay here. Exhale, and inhale. Hold the belly to the spine, relax the shoulders as you exhale. Root down, do all the points where you're touching the floor on the inhale. 1 more breath. Then exhale, bend the knee. Let your hands come over the knee. As you inhale, straighten the right leg out along the floor. And then exhale, use your right hand to pull the left knee over towards the floor on the right. I'm going to bring the knee down or use a prop underneath it. Adjust your left arm so that your hand at least is on the floor. 6 breaths here. Following the breath, come in. And following it, go out, dropping into gravity. Do what's comfortable with your head. You can turn it left or right or center. As little effort in the posture as possible. Maximum attention to the breath. allowing yourself to release more and more fully into gravity's pull. Keep the breath slow. When you've completed 6 breaths here, use an inhale to roll onto your back. Exhale and slide the right leg in to meet the left. Interlace your fingers over the front of the legs. Relax the breath. Feel the posture, draw the knees in close to the body. Drop your shoulders down. A couple relaxed breaths here in this little tight ball. Feeling the lower back really dropping down into the floor. Soften your shoulders, relax your face. Then we're going to keep the knees bent into the chest, but loosen up that hug a little bit. Take your hands, cup one hand over each knee, separate the feet just a little. Drop your elbows down towards the floor. Take an inhale and feel yourself rooting down into the floor wherever you're touching it. Exhale, gently pull the thighs in towards the belly a little bit further. Keep your shoulders dropped, your face soft. Inhale, let your knees float out away from the chest. Feel your sacrum rooting down into the floor. And then pull the navel into the spine and exhale, hug your knees in towards the chest again. Feel the lower back stretching, relax your shoulders, relax the neck, let the head drop into the floor. And then inhale, float the knees away from the chest. Small movement. Exhale, pull the belly into the spine and hug the thighs in close. Feel the weight of your hands on your knees. Let that pull your knees in rather than your shoulders being tense. Inhale, float the knees out away from the chest. Keep the feet slightly separated. Do that 3 more times on your own. Long, smooth, complete breath. No strain. Find what the complete breath is for you today and allow it to move through you. Keep feeling the floor underneath you, releasing resistance, dropping into the floor. And as you're ready with your 3 breaths, I'm going to lower 1 foot at a time down. Take a moment to rest here with the feet touching the floor. Separate the arms away from the torso, palms up. Feel gravity. Drop down into gravity's pull. Notice yourself rooting down into the floor, every place where you're touching it. And now we'll move into final relaxation. So slowly adjust the posture so that the legs are straight out, feet about as wide as the mat. Arms are going to remain wider than the mat with the palms up, shoulders dropped. If you need some support, you can place something behind the head. If your lower back is tight, place something behind the backs of the knees. Make sure that you're warm enough. If you want to cover up, feel free to do that. Make yourself comfortable. Once you've found a warm and comfortable position there, see if you can remain still in it for the duration of the relaxation. Vata is mobile, so stillness, simple stillness, can pacify that excess movement. Feel the back of your head dropping down into gravity's pull. Relax your neck. Move your awareness to the shoulders. Let the shoulders soften down into gravity's pull. Feel your arms relax. Soften all the way down the arms. Let the hands be completely supported by the floor. Soften the fingers and the palms of the hands. Let the attention draw back up the arms, keeping them soft and released. Feel your shoulder blades rooting down into the floor. Soften in the space between the shoulder blades. Notice the gentle movement of the ribs. Feel their connection with the floor where they touch it. Relax down the spine. Feeling the spine wherever it touches the floor rooting down. Softening around the curves of the spine. Allow the lower back to be soft. Let the attention come down to the sacrum. Feel the sacrum dropping down into the mat. Root through the sacrum. Soften the pelvic girdle, relax the buttocks. Relax the large, strong muscles of the thigh. Soften at the knee. Relax in the lower leg. Feel the back of your heels rooting down into the floor. Soften the ankle. Relax the bottoms of the feet. Soften the entire foot. Relax the toes. Feel your heel rooted down into the floor. Feel the foot relaxed. Let the attention move over the top of the foot to the ankle. Soften up the length of the shin. Check that the knees are relaxed. Soften the front thigh. Release the hip crease. Soften around the pubic bone, around the entire pelvic girdle. Low belly relaxed. Perhaps you'll notice some small movement with the breath. Relax around the navel. And up to the lower rib cage. Breath continuing to breathe on its own. Soften up the length of the sternum, up the center of the chest, to the clavicles. Feel the collarbones soften. Notice once again the sense of the shoulders dropping into gravity's pull. Relax in the pit of the throat and up the length of the neck. Soften in the jaw and around the mouth and the nose. Soften the cheeks, out to the temples and the ears. Relax around the eye sockets. Allow the eyeballs to drop down passively into the eye sockets. Soften the space between the eyebrows. Let the eyebrows melt towards the sides of the face. Soften the brow up to the hairline. Relax the entire scalp up to the top of the head. Notice once again the weight of the head being held up by the floor. Gravity's pull, releasing everything in the head. Feel the entire body well-rooted, well-grounded into earth element. Take just a couple more minutes here. Continue to relax into gravity's pull and allow the breath to breathe itself. A couple more relaxed breaths, continuing to feel the pull of gravity on the body and releasing into that pull, feeling the support. And draw a long, slow breath in. And begin to bring some small movements into the body. Feel your hands and your feet. And as you're ready, take your arms and reach them up overhead. Take a nice long stretch, reaching your arms overhead and reaching from your fingers to your toes, pulling the whole length of the body. And then as you're ready, release the arms down, bend your knees, and then roll to the right side so that your knees are curled in towards your chest. Take a moment in that little fetal position. Feel the back stretch. And when you're ready, we'll slowly push up with your left hand to come up into an upright position. You're going to find a comfortable seat for just a little bit of pranayama. You can sit on a cushion or sit at the edge of a chair. You want to find a position where the sit bones can be well rooted down into whatever the surface you're sitting on is. If you're on the chair, sit towards the edge of the chair, place the feet flat on the floor. If you're sitting with the support of the cushion, legs can be crossed, or you can move into a diamond position with your feet behind you. Please find the most comfortable way to sit and root yourself down through your sit bones. Feel that sense of reaching down into earth element with the sit bones. With that good steady support in the base, allow the spine to just gently lift upright. So you can feel that your chest is open. Soften your shoulders. Close the eyes. Let your hands rest however they're comfortable on your legs or on the lap. I'm going to do a variation of mental alternate nostril breathing. Bring your attention to your left nostril, and as you inhale, feel the breath moving in the left nostril and bring it all the way down to your left sit bone. And as you exhale, feel your right sit bone and move the breath up the right side. Imagine it moving out the right nostril. And then stay with that and inhale. Feel the breath moving in the right nostril and bring it all the way down to the right sit bone. And then as you exhale, move the breath up the left side and out the left nostril. That would be one round. Inhale, feel the breath moving in the left nostril, down to the left sit bone. Exhale from the right sit bone, up the other side of the spine, out the right nostril. Stay there. Inhale through the right nostril. Bring the breath, the attention all the way down to the right sit bone. And then as you exhale, up the left side. From left sit bone up and out through the left nostril. That's the second round. Inhale, feel the breath in the left nostril down to the left sit bone. Exhale, lift up from the right sit bone and breathe out the right nostril. Stay there and inhale. Breathe in and down through the right nostril, down to the sit bone. And exhale up the left side. I'm going to do that for 3 more rounds. I'm going to add an element if you like. Inhale down the left side. Gather the pelvic floor and then exhale up and out the right side. Inhale down the right side. And then gather the pelvic floor and exhale up and out the left side. Inhale down the left side. Gather the pelvic floor and up and out the right side. Inhale, down the right side. And gather the pelvic floor up and out the left side. One more round like that. Inhale left. Exhale, gather the pelvic floor and exhale right. Inhale right, all the way down to the sit bones. Gather the pelvic floor and out the left side. And then relax the breath. Relax the sense of breathing in through one nostril or the other. Let your attention drop back down to the sit bones. Connect with your steady foundation there. Let that steady base allow the spine to be relaxed and lifted. Feel the friendliness of gravity's pull down on the sit bones, the support it offers. It'll take just a minute or so to be quiet, observe, continue to feel that rootedness and the way it allows the rest of the body to be soft. Reconnect down through your sit bones. Notice the stability of your seat. Imagine the sit bones rooting all the way down through the seat, down into the floor, down into the earth. Sense of rootedness, stability. Maintaining that connection with the earth, slowly open your eyes. Thank you. Namaste. And please continue to feel your connection with the earth element. You can do it when you're standing, sitting, lying, any position. Feel what part of you is rooted down into something solid. Notice how that helps bring the energy in. For those of you who are doing the cleanse, there's an email that accidentally did not get sent last night asking you to please soak some almonds. So as soon as you're done with the practice, it would be great if you could go soak 10 almonds if you're doing the Ojas workshop at home tonight. There should be an email about that for further instructions waiting for you, I assume. And if you are in the environs and want to come in person, you can meet us at the ambulance building, which is the new Rensselaerville Library branch. And we'll be doing our Zoom call from there. So I hope that we'll see you all either there or on the Zoom. And have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. Namaste. We'll be back here again on Thursday morning. So there's an extra online class, and I'll be at Conklin Home.